Hello, Shine families. This is Rachel Jane reporting live from SHINE News. And we have a special guest star today. His name is Joshua from the Bible. Oh, wow. Yes, Joshua, I remember your story. Okay, Joshua. I can no longer hear out of this ear. Okay, I'm going to turn. I can only hear out of this ear at the moment. Joshua, I would just like to ask you, could you tell me in your life when you trusted in God?
Yes, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share. Shine Kids, very excited to be talking to you guys tonight. So, when I was young, our leader of the Israelites, Moses, has passed away. He was leading our people to our promised land. And unfortunately, he died before we got there. But the Lord told him to put me in charge. So I was young and I was very scared, but I relied on my faith in the Lord to get through it. So as we were on our path to Israel, we came across this huge city with gigantic walls. It was called the city of Jericho. And we had to cross through, break down these walls, and get through the city before we could reach our land. And I looked up at these walls and I thought, how are we going to do this? And the Lord gave us a plan. Here was his plan. When we arrived at the city, we camped outside. The first day, our army gathered together with our priests in the ark, and we marched one time around the whole perimeter of the walls. And as we finished, our priests grabbed their horns and blew them. Day 2, we did the exact same thing. Day 3, the exact same thing. Day 4, 5, and 6, the exact same thing. Walked one time around the city. Our priests would grab their horns. And they blew. The 7th day was the big day. On the 7th day, we walked around the city 7 times. And this time, when we finished, the priests blew their horns. But in addition to that, all of our soldiers in the army were to scream. I won't scream for you. I'll save your ears.
Oh, thank you.
When that happened, when the screams and the horns all went off at the exact same time, the walls of Jericho came crashing down, and we were able to go in with our army, and we were victorious in taking the city. And eventually, we ended up into our promised land that the Lord had given us. We were very scared, but we put our trust and our faith in the Lord, and that's how we got through it. And that's how I got through all the difficulties in my life.
That is an amazing story. Thank you for sharing. It just goes to show that we need to lean on God and not our own understanding. So Shine families, if you could please continue to practice the verse, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. Okay, thank you again for tuning in. Any closing remarks that you have? Oh, please. Okay, we'd love to have you again. And I'm just going to put this over here for now. Okay, thank you, Joshua.